Fred here, welcome back to the GearBest Session channel. What I have here for you today, around my neck, on this necklace, is the Zanflare F6 rechargeable flashlight slash whistle. It's kind of difficult for me to get this just right to be able to whistle it because I got such a fat neck. Let me get this off here. This is freaking amazing. Right now, GearBest has this for $13.99 on sale for about another day and a half. Sort of a flash sale going on. They sent this to me for review, so letting you know up front, honest, always honest. Amazing so far. I've been messing around with this for a couple of days, and I can tell you right now I definitely recommend it because number one, it's 200 lumens. It is freaking bright. Watch. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, let me crank that up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Bright enough? Yeah, she is bright. Rechargeable. The way you recharge it is you continue to unscrew this guy, and it will reveal a USB port right there, and I'll show you how that charges because I did unbox this yesterday and I filmed it and I charged it up, and it has an integrated whistle. It's a little fidgety. When I first got this I thought it was sort of broke because I was like because this little air part here, I don't know all the technical terms for whistles, is very close to my mouth, and I got, you know, big lips, so I have to take this guy and put it downward, place my lower lip right here, and then my upper lip goes on top. Whoop, and I gotta move my finger. And I can get at the whistle. Not the loudest whistle, not the greatest whistle, but it is a whistle. So while I show you the unboxing, I'm going to go ahead and go over the specs. That's why I don't waste too much of your time. The flashlight itself features a Cree XPG2 emitter, and it has an orange peel reflector, has all brass body, has the integrated whistle, it has a bail on the end so you could feed the necklace through it and wear it EDC all day around your neck, just like a beautiful piece of jewelry that it is. Now remember, it is brass. It could turn your neck green if you don't keep it polished and clean. That's what brass does. Included is a 10180 rechargeable battery that is charged via the micro USB port that is found underneath the head. You just unscrew it, it passes the 2 washers, you keep on going, comes off, and there is your micro USB port. And again, like I said, yesterday I charged it up. Didn't keep track of how long it took, but it did not take more than a couple of hours. And it, I think it turned blue. I believe it was blue when it was fully charged. It was red while it was charging. It is waterproof to the IPX-8 standard, which is 6.5 feet, impact resistant to 5 feet, and weight with the battery, because who carries a flashlight without the battery? 1.3 ounces. So that's what you'll be hanging around your neck or putting in your pocket or wherever you want to stick it. So now for the important part. Does it work? Does it light up? Yes, it does. It has 3 modes of operation, and you go and you rotate through those modes by twisting the head. So if you tighten it all the way down, it lights up. It always comes on the low, and then you twist it and twist it back, and it goes to medium. Twist it back, twist it again. Whoops, I didn't get it all the way. There we go, and it goes to high. So that's the way it works. Just tight, loose, tight, loose, tight, loose. That's the way it works. And then to turn it off, you just loosen it. Now you got to be careful because it has this other side right here. You can unscrew, and you can see it has an O-ring there too. Remember, I showed you during the unboxing, it does have 2 extra O-rings. There is the battery, the 10180 battery that I was talking about. 3.7 lithium ion rechargeable battery. Looks like 70 milliamp hours. Pretty cool. And you find this kind of battery in a lot of these small little flashlights. So go ahead and pop that back in there. You can see positive goes that way. And it came already installed in there. You just have to remember to take off the little piece of paper that kept it from going off and shipping. So you want to make sure that that's nice and tight. You shouldn't have to take it out since you recharge it up here. So you want to get that tight so when you're twisting the head to turn it on and off, you don't inadvertently twist this part but down here. So anyway, let's talk about run times and lumens. I'm going to lay it down here so we can sort of take a look and wait for the camera to focus, get all my hair off the screen because I'm hairy. Alright, so always comes on in low, and don't mind that weird rolling shutter light thing going on. In real life you don't see it, but because the frequency, the circuitry is sort of blinking to dim the LED, and it's at very close frequency of the video being recorded, so that's why you're sort of seeing that. It does not look like that in real life. Anyway, you can see it has like almost a 50-degree off each side spread. It really spreads out really good. This is low, 1.5 lumens, 4.8 hours. Now we'll go ahead and bring it up. So I loosen, tighten. Now we're on medium, and that is 15 lumens for 2.5 hours. Loose, tight, and now we're on that high 200 lumens, and it could do this for 18 minutes. You know, not an extraordinary amount, but it's a tiny little rechargeable battery. Let's take a look. There's your flood, there's your spot. But you can see it's really spreading out really quick. So it's floodlight, essentially. It's not a spot. It spreads out really quick. No weird artifacts. Everything looks nice and clean. It's an RGB reflector. And again, just want you to take a look at the spread. And again, to turn it off, you just twist it till it turns off. Now, you don't want to, again, it always comes on low. You don't want to stop turning right there, because sometimes some of these, a little pressure can turn it on just like that. A lot of them do that. So you want to make sure that you sort of give it like a quarter turn at least. This way things don't accidentally go off. But you don't have to worry about water getting in there because you're not passing those two O-rings. So no problem there. Alright, I did say it's waterproof, so got some water here. We'll go ahead and test it out. I'll go ahead and put it on medium, and we'll see. We see a lot of bubbles coming out of there. We know we got an issue. I don't care if bubbles come out of the whistle part, but looks like we are good. We can duck it like a tea bag just a little bit. Make sure we're good to go. There we go. Might want to empty the whistle out a bit. There we go. Dry it off. Does it still work? Loose, tight, loose, tight, loose, tight, loose, tight. Works perfect. Again, I just gotta roll in my favorite widget. I don't know what it is about brass. It's all that time at sea in the Navy. As a matter of fact, this looks like a Helms. Now I have my ship's whistle. Alright, I digress. Anyway, again, I didn't show you like a real close look because I was going down the specs. I was unboxing, but I just wanted you to take a look. The anti-reflective glass right there, it does have a slight coating there, and again the RGB reflector, the Cree XPG2 emitter. I love this little thing going on here. Really kind of nice. And nice, clean brass. The threads, everything is so smooth. It evidently came with some grease, because it is just smooth as butter. Yep, butter. And the fitting, like, okay, where things meet when you close them, there's no step. Everything is nice and smooth. Fit and finish is quite extraordinary for the price. I must say, the only downside that I've come across over the last couple of days of testing this is the whistle is kind of difficult to work. Your mileage or model or what you order may vary, depending on how the machining on yours is when they cut the whistle into the top part of this. And if you got big giant lips like like me, this might not be enough. Maybe it's my lip getting in the way there that's keeping it from blowing really hard. So, being honest here, I don't care if they send it to me for free, for review, actually for sample review. I'm telling you my honest opinion. Okay, let me see. Hopefully there's no more water. I'm gonna see if I get this to whistle one more time. Got water now in there. It's not very loud. You could probably yell, if you're a yeller or a screamer, you could probably scream louder than this is whistling. My wife would be yelling right now if it were extremely loud. She'd be pissed off. What are you doing up there? Anyway, let's talk about GearBest that I have up on the screen here. Again, $13.99. They have, as of videotaping, which is a day before you're seeing this posting, they show 221 pieces left is all they got, and it's showing 2 days, 16 hours, so you're going to see 1 day, 16 hours when you head over to GearBest. Something about GearBest, because I get a lot of people who say it takes a long time for them to ship. Here's a little hint. When you go to GearBest and you're looking at items, the little checkbox that you could see in stock is not accurate, in my opinion. It's not accurate. However, as you go and you look at different things on GearBest, it'll say in stock right under the price, or it says 221 pieces left. Then they really have those items in stock in the warehouse. So even though you might have in stock checked somewhere else and you're looking at items, you'll notice that some of them don't say in stock. So if you want the item quick, because they have it in their warehouse, make sure it says in stock or how many pieces are left. Then you know that they will be able to ship it quicker, whereas sometimes they'll say ship with a certain date, because that's when they expect to get it from the manufacturer, and then things take longer. So I think a lot of the complaints that people have with GearBest is they don't pay attention to any of that stuff, and then they pick stuff to order, and then it takes a long time for them to ship. Then the other thing to keep in mind with GearBest, as with any international company, when you're ordering from a country far, far away, there are a lot of things that are not in their control. You have to deal with all the different intricate parts of shipping around the world, and you deal with post offices in different countries that is totally not under the company's control, and all these different countries have different holidays that are observed, and some of those workers are not there running those post offices. And in China, they do have a lot of holidays, just like we do here, and hey, they need a vacation, so the post office is not going to be open and doing its thing. And then, because they were off a couple days, things backlog, and it takes a long time for them to catch up. So, especially around the Chinese New Year, things really slow down. So, if you want to order something and you want it quick, don't order things during the Chinese New Year. You can look it up on Google. I don't remember when it is off the top of my head. So, that's just a little bit of my experience with GearBest, as well as Banggood, as well as all the other Chinese companies. This way you sort of know what's going on. And again, I want to give you my honest opinion, and these are my honest experiences. And yes, again, I'm telling you, GearBest did send me this review item for review. They sent it to me, and I'm still telling you all the good and bad. So do you want it? You want to buy it. If you want it, buy it. If you don't, you don't. And the links are in the description box below. So please use it if you are interested in it. Please utilize that link. It helps my channel out. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, because it helps my channel out. If you like listening to my voice, I can even stand listening to my own videos, so more power to you. Click the bell. This way you know every time I post a video. Sometimes I don't get them out on time. I try to get them out every Tuesday, Friday. Sometimes I don't get them out on the exact day because I'm taking vacation, or I'm feeling sick, or I'm away, or too much work or something, and it might be delayed a little bit. So I apologize in advance if that ever happens. Alright, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really do appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you, and I hope you have a great day or evening. Take care.